If ICE come in here, we're gonna jump their asses. Bitch, I got some damn.
And who the hell wanted Homeland Security dang on social media pages? Because this is crazy and very much ghetto. But Cardi B calls out ICE and basically says that if ICE come in here, we gonna jump their asses because they ain't taking nobody from my dang on concert.
Cardi B set Palm Desert on fire at her Little Miss Drama Tour kickoff, floating over fans in a sequined orange look and warning that if Immigration and Customs Enforcement showed up, she'd defend the crowd. As she launched into I Like It, the moment felt electric, part hype, part headline. A fan video blasted across TikTok within minutes, sparking fierce reactions and non-stop debate.
Bitch, if ICE come in here, we're gonna jump their asses. Bitch, I got some bear mace in the back. They ain't sick of my fans.
Then the Department of Homeland Security amplified the drama by reposting a TMZ clip, turning a concert quip into a national conversation about celebrity, politics, and performance. Love her or not, the spectacle had everyone watching that night online. Meanwhile, the Department of Homeland Security turned up the heat, posting a sharp reply that referenced Cardi's past admission about drugging and robbing men before fame. That clapback ignited a wildfire online, with supporters calling it a cheap shot and critics saying accountability matters. Screenshots flew, timelines split, and hashtags trended as fans and commentators argued over celebrity responsibility versus government messaging. What began as a concert moment evolved into a full-blown social media standoff, blurring entertainment and policy. The back and forth amplified scrutiny on both sides, escalating a very public feud that kept the internet locked in and talking non-stop for days nationwide online.
What timeline are we in right now? Because why is Homeland Security arguing with Cardi B on social media like it's Love and Hip Hop Federal Edition? So TMZ posts that Cardi jokingly threatened to jump ICE if they were at her concert. Cool. That's regular celebrity headlines, right? Whatever. But then Homeland Security, yes, the actual federal government, replies and throws shade about her past, saying as long as she don't rob us, like, we'll take that as an improve of behavior, okay? Like, sir, ma'am, did y'all have a meeting for this?
And who the hell wanted Homeland Security dang on social media pages? Because this is crazy and very much ghetto. But Cardi B calls out ICE and basically says that if ICE come in here, we gonna jump their asses because they ain't taking nobody from my dang on concert. And Homeland Security actually responded. Homeland Security said as long as she doesn't...
I just saw a very odd Twitter exchange and I decided to bring it here. It's basically Cardi B versus the Department of Homeland Security. Let's take a look. It all started with TMZ posting this article with this headline: Cardi B jokingly threatens to jump ICE at her concert. If you didn't know, Cardi B kicked off her Am I the Drama tour last night. So then the Department of Homeland Security, and yes, this is their actual Twitter account, they really did this. As long as she doesn't drug and rob our agents, we'll consider that an improvement over her past behavior. If you don't know, this is a reference to an old clip of Cardi before she got famous, where I think she was like on live or did an Instagram video saying that back when she was a dancer, she would set men up, like drug them, knock them out, and take all their money.
Then Cardi fired back on X, challenging DHS directly and refusing to back down. She pivoted the conversation by invoking Jeffrey Epstein, pointing to long-standing allegations and asking why outrage seems selective. Her post reframed the clash as a debate about power, accountability, and who gets publicly condemned. Supporters praised her for flipping the narrative, while critics accused her of deflection. Either way, the exchange intensified scrutiny and kept the feud trending, with timelines dissecting every word and motive. In the court of public opinion, the question became not just what was said, but who gets judged and why across the nation online. Then Cardi pushed harder on X, rejecting DHS criticism and doubling down on her stance. She invoked Jeffrey Epstein and the allegations tied to his circle, arguing that outrage often targets entertainers while powerful figures escape equal scrutiny. The move shifted the spotlight from her past to broader questions about accountability and who gets protected. Fans rallied behind her, saying she challenged hypocrisy, while opponents accused her of distraction. The exchange kept timelines buzzing, commentators parsing every phrase, and the feud evolving beyond a single post into a culture's clash over responsibility, influence, and public judgment across America today in nonstop online conversations everywhere.
The Department of Homeland Security is beefing with Cardi B on the internet. I repeat, the Department of Homeland Security trying to beef with a whole rapper. Listen, The Department of Homeland Security or any branch of government that supports Donald Trump wholeheartedly have no room to speak on any celebrity, TikToker, influencer, none of that criminal past. You have no right until you confront Trump and call him out for the things he did to children on that island. You have no room to stand on. Why? Because he's the presidente of this country. He is the leader of the free world. He got the most power on the planet right now. Nobody else criminal past matters except that man. That is the only one that matters. So when y'all try to make these little weird ass, oh yeah, we're gonna call Cardi B up because she did this, that, and the third in her past. The man you support raped children and possibly ate them. What are we talking about?
Cardi B also clapped back because who you talking to? She said, if we talking about, let's talk about Epstein, and you already know. And the list goes on, okay? So you guys, what do y'all think about this? Because this is crazy, and I don't know where Homeland Security got all this energy from, but baby, put it back. Okay, because we is not trying to be arguing with Homeland Security. We're not trying to be arguing with ICE, the ICE agents, or nothing like that. At the end of the day, we can have our opinion about it. And her saying that they are going to jump their asses mean they are going to unite, so I'm here for it. Regardless of whatever, this is crazy. This is not right. And at the end of the day, what do y'all think about this? I mean, Cardi B versus Homeland Security?
Then Cardi says, if we talking about rugs, let's talk about the E-Files, E and the friends rugging underage girls. Y'all don't want to have those conversations about the E-Files. And I just really had to sit there like, what dimension did we shift into? Why is a rapper at DHS debating like it's a TikTok comment section? Why is E's name getting dropped all the time as a concert joke? At this point, I need someone to check the simulation settings because it's feeling like it's glitching. The government got time to clap back on Twitter, but somehow the e-conversation always gets weirdly quiet. But I'm just asking who approved of this crossover episode, because 2026 is moving like a group chat with no adult supervision, and it's getting weird. Props to Cardi B because he ain't say nothing but.
At the same time, fresh data added fuel to the immigration debate. The University of California, Berkeley Deportation Data Project released analysis of nearly 220,000 ICE arrests between January 20th and October 15th, 2025, obtained through a lawsuit against the agency. The report said about 1/3 of those detained had no criminal record, intensifying arguments over enforcement priorities. The timeline overlaps with Donald Trump's second presidential term, amplifying political stakes. Commentators seized on the numbers, supporters citing security concerns, critics highlighting due process, and the controversy deepened the conversation already gripping the nation online. All eyes stay locked on policy and impact nationwide. All the while, the spectacle feeds into the Little Miss Drama Tour, built to spotlight her album, Am I the Drama? The North American run hits major cities coast to coast, blending headline-making moments with high-energy performances that keep tickets hot. Each stop becomes part concert, part cultural flashpoint, drawing fans, critics, and cameras in equal measure. The journey is set to wrap in Atlanta, promising a finale packed with buzz, visuals, and unapologetic flair. For supporters, it's music and momentum. For observers, it's a tour where controversy and promotion move in lockstep every night. Across North America, audiences keep watching closely.